Hey guys, it's Loey. So recently I was thinking about how happy I am that this channel is so diverse, in the sense that you guys have all found me for different reasons. I have a few videos that weren't exactly viral, but that were a lot more popular than my others, being my body confidence videos, my fashion videos, and then one of my most popular videos to date is my first ever foundation routine. When I did that foundation routine, it was last summer when my skin had started freaking out after being totally calm and acne free for the most part for almost 2 years. And that was when it really started to kick back up again. The skincare routine I was using, which was proactive, stopped working. So I was just getting very frustrated, and if you guys haven't noticed, my skin has been acting up a lot more recently. I could see it in videos, and it was making me very, very, very self-conscious. And more so, really, that was bothering me was that because, you know, it's summer and I do work out and run a lot with my dog, I was getting a lot of bumps right along here. And it just really, really upset me, and I didn't want to film, and I started actively searching for a solution. And it was weird timing because it was the exact time that all of these breakouts were happening that I was contacted by a company called PocketDerm. So what PocketDerm is it's an online service where basically you are put into contact with a dermatologist. You submit information about yourself, and it's not like I have dry skin and then I have, you know, X amount of zits and that's all you give them. It's like you can give them every single tiny little detail so that they can really get a better understanding of your skin, because obviously they're not there in person, so they need to know a lot of details about you in order to get a proper medication. These are licensed dermatologists. I think it's available in 36 states. And if you live in that state, you are eligible for the program, and you can sign up for it and everything. What I liked about it was I could tell my doctor all of these things about myself. Everything from I have, you know, cystic breakouts, but I have really, really dry skin. And for me, benzoyl peroxide just makes me turn beet red and peel. I have such a horrible reaction to it. And I was basically telling him, this is what I'm currently doing for the dry skin. And, you know, I like how it performs there, but it doesn't really treat the acne, and I do need something for that. And my doctor was the freaking bomb. He basically formulated a medication just for me. So this was like hand-picked for me. He made sure not to include anything like the benzoyl peroxide that I mentioned. And what my doctor told me was that I could continue my current skincare routine, but to basically start working this in at nighttime. And, you know, he gave me a little bit of information to look over, which was basically that my skin would have a purge, which means that you're trying out new acne products and it's bringing out, and I'm motioning towards my arm. I know this sounds so weird because that's where I saw the biggest improvement, because I told you guys I had been breaking out so bad along here. But it basically brings out those marks, or those bumps or whatever, and they're there, and then, you know, it starts like really cleaning through the skin. So I'm going to show you guys, and keep in mind that I did kind of experience that purge. I didn't experience it on my face in any way. It just started immediately clearing up all of the acne, and it started clearing up the acne on my arm, and then a couple of new bumps surfaced. But I think it looks so much better than it originally did. And I had like 1 or 2 bumps right here I had to conceal, and everything else was totally fine. And my other arm actually cleared up really, really well. I don't even think that there's anything there that's noticeable. I thought I would go ahead and put in a quick before and after comparison. Before is obviously right before I started the treatment. You can see that I have a spray tan on, which helps to cover the redness from scars on that shoulder, but you can definitely tell there are no more active breakouts whatsoever. Now, this isn't exactly a product that you guys can go and get. I can't sit here and be like, oh yeah, this cleared up my acne, go get it. But I do think that the service is something that is worth checking out and was worth bringing to your attention, because I was very excited by the idea of an online dermatologist. And I know that there are a lot of you who do suffer with acne and you can't get into a dermatologist's office. But this is a very real, legitimate thing that you can try out. And it's very, very simple. I just went through a questionnaire with them. I uploaded photos of my current acne, talked about my current skincare routine, my skin type, what I want out of a skincare routine, and my doctor sent me back a detailed report telling me, you know, basically that my skin overall was healthy. He knew it looked nice, but it was the couple of bumps that I had, and he told me what to do essentially to clear it up, and just gave me a lot of tips and information and help. Things I didn't even really know before in order to clear up my skin. This also does not cost nearly as much as a trip to the dermatologist. You don't need to put in your insurance information or anything like that. So far, I am really liking the product. Like I said, I had that initial purge, which I have experienced with other, you know, medications in the past. But it didn't even dry out my skin to the point where I couldn't wear makeup or anything like that. I had the tiniest bit of dryness right around my nose, and that was it. And it was actually completely cleared up with a little bit of moisturizer the next morning. That was only the first night that I used it, and every night since I've been totally fine as far as the dryness factor, and I am someone who has very sensitive, very dry skin. I will give you continual updates, I think, more or less in favorites videos and things. If you guys want to hear more about it as I continue forward with the medication, just let me know. As far as my experience with PocketDerm, I love the fact that it was out of the comfort of my own home. All I had to do was take, you know, clear pictures of what I currently had going on, describe my skin type, and within a few days there was medication at my door waiting for me, along with tips and instructions from my doctor. And I honestly think that this is the coolest, most innovative thing I have heard about in a really long time. I'm sent a lot of skincare for PR consideration that I never ever talk to you guys about, because either A, I don't think it works any better than my drugstore Cetaphil, you know, type products, or B, it's just, you know, not a good product. But I really have been enjoying this. I'm excited to see what it does for me in the future. I'm excited to see if I'm completely cured of my shoulder acne, and if maybe this will help to continue to, you know, break through those clogged pores and everything. So I will make sure to list all of the information down below for you guys, and I really do hope that you found this helpful, and that it's maybe something that even if, you know, you're not in a place where you have acne right now, you can consider for the future, or even just find really interesting and know, like, this is the way that the world is moving, and it's freaking awesome. So I love you guys. I hope you all have an awesome day, and until next time, I will see you very soon.